Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the English Báo Bình Phước radio, television station and newspaper. And now other headlines as usual. Bình Phước a bright spot in implementing ethnic minority policies. You with outstanding achievement in 2022 honors. Vietnam Bahamas sets up diplomatic relations. Vietnam targets 8 million foreign visitors in 2023. And now other detail. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking at a national online conference reviewing ethnic minority work in 2022, leaders from Bình Phước emphasized that the province is a bright spot in the implementation of ethnic minority policy in the country.
Under the National Target Program for Socio-Economic Development in Ethnic Minority and Mountainous Area in the 2021 to 2030 period, the life of ethnic minorities around the country have seen positive changes, making an important contribution to the overall development and stability of the country. A number of localities with ethnic minorities were estimated to have achieved high growth rates in 2022, such as Bình Phước, Lai Châu, Tuyên Quang, Hòa Bình, and Gia Lai. Worth noting is that on this list, Bình Phước posted the second highest growth rate, behind only Hòa Bình. Speaking at the conference on behalf of representatives from southeast localities, Vice Chairman of the Bình Phước Provincial People's Committee Trần Tuyết Minh attributed the outstanding results in ethnic minority affairs to the general policies of the government and Bình Phước itself. During the 4 years of implementation, the plan to reduce the number of poor ethnic minority households by 1,000 each year have reduced the number by more than 4,000, lowering the percentage of poor households in the province. Poverty among ethnic minority groups fell sharply to only 6.17%. Bình Phước also implemented a policy to support struggling ethnic minorities to take out health insurance with a total value of 62 billion dong, providing health insurance costs to more than 76,000 people.
The Bình Phước Provincial People Committee recently held a talk show and commended young people with outstanding achievement in implementing the I Love My Fatherland campaign in the province.
After 2 years of implementation, the I Love My Fatherland campaign have seen many outstanding results, such activities in startups, community volunteering, resource mobilization, and young people gathering in the fight against COVID-19. 3 outstanding young people with excellent achievements in implementing the campaign delivered speeches at the event. The event is expected to create a favorable environment for young people to uphold patriotism, national pride, and raise their spirit to promote their careers and join hands for the community. On this occasion, the Bình Phước Provincial People's Committee awarded certificates of merit to 5 outstanding collectives and 10 outstanding individuals in the I Love My Fatherland campaign. Additionally, 16 individuals received awards from the Youth Union Central Committee.
The Bình Phước Cooperative Alliance had recently reviewed the development of cooperative and its out activity in 2022 and the implementation of talk in 2023.
Bình Phước Province now has 1,370 cooperative groups with 12,390 members. Average revenue of a cooperative group is about 150 million dong a year, with average profit at 60 million dong a year. The province now has 226 active cooperatives with over 12,000 members. There are 84 agricultural cooperatives involved in production, accounting for 42.85% of agricultural cooperatives. There is a cooperative union with 4 member cooperatives whose charter capital stands at 4 billion dong and workforce at 460 people, operating mainly in the field of purchasing and processing cashew nuts. The conference also discussed and evaluated activities and shortcomings in the development of collective economy models and cooperatives in 2022, and admitted members to the Cooperative Alliance for the 2020 to 2025 term.
And now, let's take a look at the top story around the country. The 15th National Assembly concludes its second extraordinary session on January the 7th.
Legislators share the view that the National Master Plan is important and essential, as it will serve as the basis for making and implementing plans of sectors, regions, and localities. Many legislators voiced support for the National Assembly issuance of a resolution on the National Master Plan for 2021-2030 with a vision to 2050. Some legislators, meanwhile, recommended the drafting agency, the Ministries of Planning and Investment, revise some contents to ensure that the master plan is in line with the reality. They also pointed out the importance of cooperating with other countries and forecasting the regional and international situations so as to guarantee the master plan's sustainability. The draft master plan targets that by 2050, Vietnam will become a developed and high-income country with an equal, democratic, and civilized society. It will strive for annual GDP growth of 6.5 to 7.5% between 2031 and 2050, along with per capita GDP of $27,000 to $32,000 and an urbanization rate of 70 to 75% by 2050.
On behalf of governments of Vietnam and the Bahamas, their permanent representatives to the United Nations signed a joint communique on the establishment of the two-country diplomatic relations on January the 6th.
Accordingly, Vietnam and the Bahamas agreed to set up diplomatic representation at the ambassadorial level under the 1961 Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations and the 1963 Vienna Convention on Consular Relations. Addressing the signing ceremony, Vietnamese Ambassador Dang Hung Giang said, "The foundation of diplomatic ties with the Bahamas demonstrates Vietnam's foreign policy of multilateralizing and diversifying international relation." For his part, Bahamian Ambassador Stanod Uma Smith expressed his delight at the establishment of diplomatic relations with Vietnam, noting that the two sides have many areas to enhance partnerships in trade, investment, tourism, and food security.
The Vietnamese shrimp industry has made it through a tough years of weakening demand and come out afloat, according to business leader.
Free trade agreements, including the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, or CPTPP, and European Union-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement, or EVFTA, were one factor that has helped Vietnamese shrimp producers to pull off such a high figure in difficult times. The agreements put Vietnamese shrimp at a tariff advantage over those from non-FTA countries and allowed the seafood to enter foreign markets more easily. Specifically, Vietnamese shrimp's exports to Canada, Mexico, and Australia rose by 30% on the back of the trade deals. Remarkably, Vietnamese seafood exports to CPTPP countries reached $2.9 billion in 2022. Insiders said FTA-induced tariff advantages had been fully exploited to boost sales, filling the gap left by the weakening demand in other countries.
Vietnam tourism sector targets to service about 8 million foreign visitors from the total of 110 million this year, and earn some $27.5 billion from the non-smoke industry, according to the General Administration of Vietnam Tourism.
The country expects to earn about $27.5 billion from tourism. Vietnam will launch its tourism network planning from 2021 to 2030, with a vision to 2045. The sector will implement the Vietnam Tourism Marketing Strategy to 2030, the project application of Industry 4.0 technology, to develop smart tourism, turn tourism a spearhead economic sector, and the project on developing Vietnam's community-based tourism. Tourism authorities will participate in international events, They will also launch communication campaigns on CNN and some major international media channels.
Ladies and gentlemen, through centuries, áo dài or traditional long dress has affirmed its values and boasts huge potential to boost the development of the cultural industry.
The recent Hanoi Tourism Outside Festival, which attracted more than 30,000 visitors, honors the traditional dress and triggered a source of inspiration for competent parties to popularize the national costume. Beyond the traditional dress, Outside, the combination of fine art and passion, has become a brand and an ambassador for Vietnam's tourism. In recent years, the Vietnamese traditional dress has been nudged closer to both locals and foreigners through many films such as Chóng, Long Thành Cầm Dạ Ca, Áo Lụa Hà Đông, and Cô Bà Sài Gòn. The dress has also left indelible impression on designers and visitors at international fashion events. According to insiders, it is feasible to make Outside become a product of the culture industry, as it is a symbol of the Vietnamese culture.
And that's all for today on Bình Phước radio, television station, and newspaper news. Thanks for watching and see you next time.